Hey guys, I got a little box in from KC Tool, and I'll go ahead and get what's in this thing out and get it set up for you. Spare you the trouble of watching it. All I have to do is... Okay guys, I've got out what's in the box from KC Tool, and it's a series of bits. And I've got one bit out for example. I'll go over what I have and the part numbers here in just a moment. But this is what is in them. These are the WERA Hex-plus profile bits. And I'm going to zoom in on this bit for you so you can get an idea of what you're looking at. And you see how it's slightly dished on the side there? You can see it in the reflection. That dishing, the idea is, along with the edge profile being slightly rounded instead of pointed. In other words, these peaks are a little softer than on the typical hex, like on the back end, where these peaks are very, very sharp. And the idea there is kind of the opposite of like Snap-on's flank drive. So here we go. Let's use this as an example here. So this is what a typical hex bit would look like here, where the points are very sharp and the points are where the majority of the pressure pushes on the fastener, and that point can actually dig in and round off that fastener. On the Hex-plus profile, like this here, where it's dished out and slightly rounded at the point, the idea is that that pressure point is shifted to here. So in other words, not at the point, or not at the point of the tool rather, but to the flat of the tool, so that it pushes on the flat of the fastener, but still close to the point so that you can get maximum torque on it. Maybe just a gimmick. To me it makes sense. It seems to, this idea works for Snap-on in the reverse on a socket. So to me it would work well in these bits. I got turned on to this Hex-plus style from the German tool review guy. I'll go along and show you each of these part numbers so that if you're interested in these, you can get them as well. So there's the 1.5 millimeter, 2 millimeter, 2.5 millimeter, 3 millimeter, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 10. And I didn't order a 9. I don't even know if they make a 9. I think I just forgot to order one. So I'll have to fix that. And then there's the 0.05 inch, 1/16 of an inch, 5/64, 3/32, 7/64, an eighth, 9/64, 5/32, 3/16, 7/32, 1/4 inch, 5/16, and the 3/8 is the one I showed you. Alright guys, so I've already shot this part of the video with the WERA bits, comparing the WERA Hex-plus profile to a traditional profile bit. I used a Craftsman bit as comparison. This is Craftsman Taiwan, not USA. It's a 3/16 bit, and this is the WERA 3/16 bit. I used grade 8 1/4 inch screw cap, socket cap rather, and you can't tell the difference in the heads for any damage because the grade 8 bolts broke before we got anywhere near damaging the heads. So I went to Lowe's and bought some stainless steel kind of machine caps and some socket caps, and we're going to start off with the socket caps.
So that hopefully it's the head will fail before the thing strips through. So on this side here we'll do the Craftsman, and this is the Craftsman 1/4 inch S2. It says right there on it, that's S2 steel. And this is just right out of one of their, one of their all-in-one kits, where it's got that little black thing with a bunch of bits in it. This is one of those bits. And then I've got a Craftsman torque wrench with a 1/4 inch 6-point Williams USA on it, and we're going to test this thing out.
Okay. So now I'm going to move to these machine cap screws, and they've got a little less purchase in them. So, oh, wrong size bit, sorry. So the bit goes in not quite as deep, so hopefully these will be more prone to failure. So I've got a 5/32 bit here and a 5/32 bit here. Okay, I'm back to 100 inch-pounds here, and let's have a go. One hundred, 100, loose, loose.
130 inch pounds on the WERA. 130 inch pounds on the Craftsman. And again, just to show you, this is getting stuck. Oh, and this is getting stuck. So, they're both getting stuck.
Okay. So 160 on the torque wrench. And let's do the WERA first. Okay, this is interesting. I don't know that I can show you this. Maybe.
We're going to take you off the over here, and can you see that gap? Let's just come around this way. Yes.
See that gap next to that Craftsman bit? Now let's go over to the WERA. Nowhere near the same gap. So the way it pushes doesn't seem to be causing strippage. So let's loosen these.
There's a WERA. There's a Craftsman.
And there's 190. I'm going to stop right here and not go all the way so that you can see the difference.
So I'm going to take you off the tripod and take you closer.
So there's the Craftsman bit. It is right about to cross over. And there's the WERA bit.
Nowhere near about to cross over. So.
Now I'm going to go ahead and finish this one off. And there you go, it's fully stripped. Okay, so we did 190 here. So now I'm going to loosen this one. I'm going to see where it goes. So there's 205. And it handled 205. Now I'm going to loosen it. 220. Getting tight. Okay, it's still tightened, but the WERA bit is basically where the Craftsman was when it failed. In other words, it's starting to push itself around the midline. still able to loosen it. Yeah, the inside of this deal is looking pretty boogered up. I'm going to give it one more. Let's see. 235. I'm going to take it all the way up to 250. And I bet you it strips it out. Yep, right there. Okay. So it stripped it. It rounded itself out. I'm going to see if it can loosen itself. I doubt it because it's pretty tight. And it was slipping pretty good. So I think this deal's done. Yeah, there's no way. So it's just going to spin in there. So I can just spin it pretty freely. So now I'm going to give this Craftsman an opportunity to loosen its own work. And I don't think it will be able to either. No, it's just going to spin. In fact, it'll take a pair of pliers to get it out. There. So now I want to give the WERA a chance to loosen the Craftsman. Now, I kind of had a feeling this would happen. It actually doesn't want to fit in. I'm going to have to tap it in to the hole. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. And then I'm going to give it a chance to loosen the Craftsman. Yeah, I had a feeling it would loosen it with ease. So we saw this bit strip out, this one strip out already. And the Craftsman did it, and it did it at around 190. So I'm going to take this thing back down to 190 and see so it's at 190 foot-pounds, and I'm going to see if it can tighten an already stripped bolt. Look at that. Look at that.
I will need to tap it, take a little tap each time to reseat again because this bolt has already been stripped. There's that.
So now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go straight to stripping with a Craftsman bit and go from there. So, wrong bit, right bit. Okay, so there's my 5/32 bit, and look at that. The Craftsman bit broke. The Craftsman bit has shit the bed. And here, I'll show you that too. Coming off the tripod. It was walking around already. It was stripping. It was not going to do the job. It's not like it broke and was going to do the job. It broke and was not going to do the job. All right, I gotta go get some better pliers. Okay, better pliers. Let's try these NWS's first. Got him. Okay, now you saw how stuck that was. So I am going to try first to achieve the torque goal that I had set here. Wrench is still set. So I'm first going to try to tighten it. Looky there. Now that bit's stuck. And that was 205. Looky there. So we broke a Craftsman bit, and this thing's still going. I'm gonna take it up to 250. Take it all the way to the top of this thing. And there's 250 inch-pounds. So stripped and broke the bit. And that sucker's gone. So, worth a try. But notice, this bit is showing like no wear. So, Craftsman bit not only didn't perform as well, it actually died. It straight up died, where the WERA bit finished its work and then ruined another bolt, another screw. And folks, remember, this is not some $20 bit from, you know, one of the premium US makers. This is a $2 bit, a $2 bit. So that's the performance you can get from these WERA bits. And, you know, I expected it to do a little better than the Craftsman bit. I didn't expect this. I didn't expect it to just like annihilate it. Literally, I mean, this is what's left. So there you have it, the WERA Hex-plus. I bought it based on liking the idea, and have gone full true believer. Thanks guys. Like, comment, subscribe.